Hello YouTube, it's your boy Master Side coming to you from Team Dark Side. I got my boy Hero right here on the camera, aka Catfucker 102, and we got
I told you I was throwing on a ball.
and we got Voto Saka, and we got Chocolate Rain over here laying on his fat ass. Alright, and we're coming to you with a Christmas special deck profile. I'm bringing you because I believe this deck is gonna be very good once the revision of what is it?
Master Rule 4.
Yeah, Master Rule 4.5 or Master Rule 5, whatever you guys want to call it, comes out. If you have yet to see Chocolate Rain's video, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Go check that out. So let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so the deck I'm bringing y'all is my DDDs. Now this is the build that I make, and I think it's gonna be good the way it is until the new Link monster come out and other stuff. Alright, so of course we're gonna have 3 of the main boss, Ragnarok. This is a good card to summon and to nuke any card that's giving you problems on your opponent's side of the field. So 3 of those. Then we got our Searcher, Copernicus. He is also a high skill 10, which is pretty good. This card lets you search for any of your dark contracts or DD monsters, I believe. I run 3 of this because it's good, and it also can go into Link Karibo, so that's a really good card. Then we got one of our mills, our Forest Burial, which is Copernicus. I run 2 of these. This allows me to send any dark contract or DD monster to the graveyard. It's really good because this will allow me to send things like Necro Slime or Typhoon or any other DD type monster that I would send there that I need. And it's also a low scale, for which is really good. Then we got Thomas. Now I have a love-hate kind of relationship with this card. I like to put it at 1 sometimes and sometimes at 2. But right now I'm testing it at 2 and it's working perfectly for me. So that's not bad. Then I run 1 of these. This card I'm testing it out right now. It's a high scale. It's Newton. This card allows me to send retrieve cards from my graveyard, like my Dark Contract or DD monsters. So that's not bad. Then this is a new card that I've been testing out. Is my Chaos King Apocalypse. This allows me to. This card allows me to special summon a strong. Allows me to special summon it really easily onto the field whenever I'm having problems or whenever I'm not able to fusion summon or synchro summon or anything like that. This is a card I depend on. Alright, those are all my pendulum monsters, DD pendulum monsters. Now we're gonna go into my normal monster. We got 3 Lamias. Now this card is probably one of my best cards in the deck. It allows me to go off with my combos. It also lets me synchro summon. I summon it, special summon from the graveyard, which allows me to go off with most of my monsters and bring back more. It's really good. I run it in 3. I love this card. This is what makes the deck work. Then we got a MVP. One of my MVPs is Sword Slime. This one and another card unless you fusion summon. I run 3 of them. And his counterpart, Necro Slime, he works from the graveyard. I can throw this card in there with Copernicus and then just go off with all my combos. And he's a level 1, so he can also go into Link Karibo. Next, we got a card that I never thought I'd be using. Is Supreme King Kaiser. This card right here can just straight up nuke, fuck up your, mess up my opponents. I'm sorry, fucking Hero and Chocolate Rain playing grab ass.
He's smacking like a. Quit smacking! So you got a dick in your mouth.
So Kaiser, it helps me take out my opponent's field whenever I'm having trouble. I just run at him, and I won 1 Typhoon, 1 Kaiser, and 1 of my DD Ghosts. Typhoon, I use it to bring out my High King Angus or Tomojin. And it's also a fusion summon for any other stuff. And then my Ghost whenever he sent to the graveyard, I can send another copy of a DD monster I have there, and when it's removed, I can bring it back to the graveyard, which is really good to recycle for fusion summons and stuff like that.
Are you drinking out of Josh's whiskey?
Ain't shit in that glass. Keep pouring it out. That's the
Stop drinking stuff, man.
Put water in there.
You get drunk with medicine. Alright, so for my hand traps, I run 3 Ash Blossoms and 2 Gold Soldiers. This is the lineup I like for my hand traps. I'm testing it out. Now that it's easier to get hand traps, thanks to one of the packages that just came out, one of the boxes that just came out recently. Dual Devastation, I believe it was. Devastator, my man. Dual Devastator allows you to get hand traps easily. Alright, so that's that. Alright, now those are all my monsters. I know it's a big lineup, but trust me, it works. Like I have never had trouble with them. And now I got my 3 dark contracts with the gate. This right here is my searcher for any DD monster I want. All I have to do, and the only thing is, I pay 1,000 at the beginning of my each of my turns. Next, I have my Call by the Graves to take care of any hand traps my opponent has that I have to deal with. 2 Allure of Darkness and 2 Trading and 2 Pot of Desires for my draws. I did it this way because sometimes since my deck, most of it, 80% of it to 90% of it is dark.
Worse than Nick.
Then I have this because I have a whole bunch of level 8. Will y'all guys shit that up? And then I got my Pride Desire for when I just want to draw 2 cards. Next, I have Reasoning. I decided to put this card because it really works for me. It allows me to ditch a whole bunch of cards to my graveyard, which benefits me when it comes to my fusions. My dark contract with a Swamp King, 1 for 1, and that's the lineup for my magics. All right. Next, I have 2 heavy storm dusters for my traps, 2 solemn strikes, 2 awakening the dragons, 2 summon limit, and 1 mirror force. Now, I believe that summon limit might be banned or hit because I mean, with DD monsters, if they don't do that, this is gonna be this is gonna be like allowing them to rampage all over the field.
Vanity's Emptiness is gonna come to 1.
Yeah, Vanity's Emptiness is gonna come to 1. Watch.
So masterpiece.
They didn't bring back Soul Charge. That shit made my deck
brain. Should have.
That's
Soul Charge is my business.
Oh wait, you're done?
Alright, no, I am not. Jesus Christ, dude. You autistic as hell.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
So now I'm gonna show y'all my extra deck. Alright, so I got for my Link monsters, I got Link Karibo, Sharuja's Cauldron, Witch Apprentice, and Heavy Metal for Electromite. Now those are the 4 that I decided to keep now that we have the revision of Roll 5.
4.
4 or 5, who cares? Who cares?
You and that fat fuck over there.
Alright, so these are the only ones I'm using at the moment, at least until the Link monster for DD monsters come out, and also Needle Fiber. Alright, so next we got my boy Tomajin, aka Genghis. We got Beowulf. We got D-Arc. And we got High King Genghis twice and 1 more Genghis for my fusions. This is the lineup I use for my fusions. 2 of each of the Genghis and Beowulf to be able to deal damage to my opponent even if he puts it in defense mode, and to gain life points from my contract with the art just in case I'm having trouble. Now those are my fusion monsters, and for my synchros I have Mirror Burst Dragon, DD Gus King Alexander, Crystal Wing, and Siegfried. I just use these 4 because negators, and they benefit me, and this one allows me to bring back my DD monsters. And for my last two, I got my number 38 and Dual King Yugioh. These right here are my winning condition. This one right here. If I go into him, that means I'm trying to end the match at that moment. Alright guys, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video.
No.
Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This was Master Side from Team Darkside with my boy Chocolate Rain, Voto Saka, and Hero on the camera. Stay tuned for Voto Saka's deck profile. He's going to be making one very soon. And don't forget to go check out Chocolate Rain's deck profile. We'll be leaving a link in the description. And don't forget to destroy that like button. This was Master Side signing out. Deuce.